So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
A very pleasant good evening and welcome to the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here from the Swift Current Curling Club on Curling Stadium. And to those who are watching from across the sea, konnichiwa in Ohio, thank you so much for watching. Arigato gozaimasu. We have this matchup here between Team Fujisawa and Team Kitazawa. You see Fujisawa throwing the red stones. It is Kitazawa with the yellow stones with hammer here in the first end. My name is Dave Schmel. Jim Nix is here with me. So happy to have you here with us. And Kaylee is on our production this evening, and all of you are here with us. Jim, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing well, Dave. Looking forward to this game. I've been not very well for the last couple of days, so it's nice to be out of bed, really. And this game features a couple teams that are very high ranked in the world rankings, and I would expect to have a dandy game here.
No, absolutely. I think we're going to have a very good game for sure. And you see here, Ishizuka Hasumi with the delivery here. Both these teams among the top 10 in the world. Fujisawa ranked number 8 and Kitazawa at number 10.
Good looking shot here.
Does make it around nicely. We have a lot of action this weekend, so much so that we're starting here on Wednesday. We have five draws Thursday, 5 draws Friday, 5 draws Saturday. And you see that there in the chat, and I guess, I'm going to steal your thunder there, Jim, but we do want to congratulate Team Yoshimura on achieving their berth and Japan's berth to the Olympics, so congratulations to them.
Yeah, pretty special moment for them, for sure.
I mean, to think how long you had to work at that, and all the time and effort, the countless hours on the ice that goes into that, all the coaches, and it's not just the coaches, it's all the other people that support you in your life to allow you to do that.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. And it's you think of some of the European teams over the years, they haven't had a lot of competition within their country. If they were good, they were probably going to go on a regular basis. That doesn't happen anymore. Like you mentioned here, Yoshimura is going to the Olympics, and these two teams are ranked 8 and 10. So that's probably 3 of the top 10 in the world. I'm not sure on Yoshimura, but I'm sure that they rank pretty high up there. So it's not easy. You're not going to be easy to get there. So
it's certainly nice to see the game get more and more global and expand just beyond the quote-unquote traditional powerhouse areas.
Yeah, true enough. This one's going to be a little light. Not a bad spot, though, with hammer.
So now we have Suzuki Yumi.
It's interesting there, Dave. She had the broom to sort of get an idea of how much of the rock they could see, and And it seemed like the thrower indicated about a quarter of a rock, but I don't know where the camera setup is exactly, but it sure looks like she can see more of that than that. So we'll see how she gets along with it.
One thing from watching Yumi of the different period, you know, she definitely always wants to know exactly what the shot is. I've noticed that very, very much. And that's a very, good thing. You should know what you're throwing. This one needs to curl up just a little bit. They're going to make contact and clear that one out through the back, roll open, and they hold the shooter, and they do lie too.
Yeah, very good shot. Sit 2 after that. Have a chance setting up a force, perhaps. It was pretty early in the end for that, but
so now we have Suzuki Minori. International sign for it's a little bit heavy. This one's past the guard. It's going to roll big, 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 and wide open.
yeah, it just got caught in between on the roll there. And I mean, they're looking for the short roll, but if they had hit a little thinner, they might have got the long roll. But wide open.
Over our other feature game today, Sean Joyce has the call on Tiranzoni versus Ueno. Another great matchup. We have lots of big names here this weekend. Just taking a look at what our feature draws are going to be. Tomorrow I have Mahoma Tabata and Delaney Strauss. We have Ross White and Lucas Klima. Libis Carruthers, McEwen Sinnott, Moet Jakes, Moybrook Coe.
Yeah, it really is a very strong field.
and it just keeps on going. My goodness. So get settled in. We have curling for you all weekend. Get your popcorn ready and your beverages cold. It's going to be a great weekend here on Curling Stadium. And if you haven't yet, please. Ooh, big flash there.
Yeah, big miss. Missed by a lot.
If you haven't yet, please subscribe to Curling Zone on YouTube. That will unlock that chat feature for you, and you'll be able to converse with your fellow viewers and us. And through the miracle of Google Translate, I can actually understand kanji on occasion. So here's Yoshida Tsunami. This one looks light, Jim. It's got to go.
Yeah, definitely going to be a little light, I think.
Can they get it on the rings? No, not really. So
No, but it did guard the rock, so problem is the double peel is pretty simple, I think.
yeah, the double peels there. Also, you could probably throw the double takeout and stick under cover and use them as guards. But this is the far safer option in the early end.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you've got an opportunity here to score. You've got hammer. You don't want to play yourself into an impossible situation. So get rid of these two guards, and you should be able to. Yeah, I actually didn't understand the shot call there. I get playing the double, but I felt like if she playing that shot to hit in the middle of those two, there was a better than average chance that one of them was going to end up in the house. Now, she did get rid of one, but I thought if she hits it on the high side, either side, on the high side, they're all gone. So anyway.
So definitely opportunity for the force to be put into place here in the early going. From the Swift Current Curling Club. Speedy Creek, Fast River. Got any other nicknames for Swift Current, Jim?
No, I don't, actually. I was trying to figure out where we were playing, actually, myself. I wasn't really sure where we were going. She'd really like to pick one of these other red ones off in the house, if she could, with the high side, and take the one on the left, probably.
Give you a path to a blank.
Oh,
it's not going to do that.
No. There's a couple of not well thrown takeouts here in the first end for Team Kitazawa.
So here's Fujisawa just looking for the guard. Not taking a whole lot of ice.
No. No, surprising to see only that much curl, really, Dave. We usually see a little more curl than that, and this is certainly not a lot. I think it's pretty well what they threw the last shot, but it's a little wide.
Now there is a goodly amount of rotation on that stone.
Yeah, that's a good throw, I think.
That guard is up and it's going to do the job. So now Kitazawa gonna try to come up with the answer here.
Yeah, I think ultimately she'll play the same shot she just played. Playing the slash on the top red. And she could also, as she indicate here, she's indicating we could play the hit and roll off of this. It's not a bad shot either. You could actually roll and get shot. That's what she's
the only way you ever score in two.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Wait, dead straight, middle of the rock.
Just get just a hair curl. So Kitazawa Ikue. They're trying to get this one to curl. It's hanging on out there. Gonna hit and roll open to the other side. So now some real danger here, Jim.
Yeah, for sure. Got a good chance of a steal of two here for Team Fujisawa. Got to be a little careful where you put this one, but still.
I think you question, Jim, is with the relatively low amount of curl we saw there on the intern side, can you get all the way up to the face of that rock?
I think you can get. I think you can. It's going to be. You got to manage it really well coming down. Just taking a little more ice than I would have thought, because it's quite a bit more than they took for the guard when they were throwing the guard there. But they need a little more. But I don't know if they need that much more. So you don't want to set up a double here for sure. Even if you slide by that one, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, if you slide by, it's still likely going to be a draw.
Yeah.
It's actually probably not a terrible idea just to draw to the back eight. It doesn't, because it's just as good, I think.
Yeah.
So Fujisawa with her final stone of the first end.
This one looks like it's out there a long ways.
Well, they can take this one around now, and they will. Just needs to settle down. Just needs to be full 12 to lie 2.
Not bad.
I've been told that I didn't even read uniforms, but that is quite likely correct. We have our stone colors reversed. Thank you very much, Gemini 1881. So it is a draw for one, because it is Fujisawa. I do recognize the jacket now. If anyone's ever seen the movie Anchorman, I just had my Ron Burgundy moment. So, Fujisawa, final stone of the first end, needs a draw to get one here. It's got to settle on down. And it will. She gets her single. And Kitazawa will have the hammer in two when we come back. You're watching Curling Stadium.
Hey, Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
What rocks there? And welcome back. It was Fujisawa with a one stone score. Now we can fix our score bug to have the right team colors. We can't do anything about the scoreboard on the ice.
Oh, yeah. That was a nice last shot, though, Dave. It was, I know it's just a draw. I'm going to say just a draw, but it was a draw to the 4 foot. It's the first end, and even with practice, that's not always the easiest shot to throw right in the first end. So, nice shot.
Absolutely not. Yes, certainly not an easy shot. And once again, folks, you're watching the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here on Curling Stadium. Good action all weekend long. And it is Team Fujisawa throwing the Yellowstones. There we go. We got them. They got them flipped now.
Well, that was pretty quick.
Well, I mean, so here we see the double centers coming up, so teams are going to get in business right away. Here's Ishizuka. This one looks a little bit spicy. It is going to slide behind the tee line to the back 12 and just hanging on there. It's a backbiter.
Yeah, not a very useful stone for Kitazawa.
Once again, I mean, this is obviously the right ice we see right there in the middle of the 8-foot again. So not the largest amount of curl that we often see.
No.
We'll see how that changes during the week. They might make some adjustments to the ice and/or stones.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen. It's pretty early in the event to have it be this straight, so.
This one also just a touch heavier than they would have liked. But now we're going to go straight to cleanup duty here. Well, Kitazawa. Here's Suzuki Minori on that. Looking for the double peel.
Ooh,
just gets the top one. A little unfortunate there.
Yeah, close, but
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
yeah.
So the last from Suzuki here. Just looking to put the high guard up. Curl up just a hair more. Not too bad. They did leave the opportunity to go right at the ones in the house, but they're going to play the high one.
I'm actually a little bit surprised, Dave. I thought that's high enough that they might just go ahead and come right around.
So here comes the peel. And they get two of them moving. They do leave a guard available, though, for Kitazawa to utilize later, maybe. But right now, Fujisawa is going to come right back up with another guard.
Yeah.
Here's Yoshida Tsunami. The guard is up, but now they're just going to go and play to the 4-foot now. Enough peeling, they say.
Got to make this one. It's I like the call, but you definitely have to make it.
So Nakajima. Trying to walk this one over just a touch. Now keep it straight on and off. Looks pretty close. Line is good. Will it settle in? Oh, yes, it will. but it does come just a bit behind the tee line, Jimmer.
Yeah, it's in a spot where Fujisawa could certainly come down, actually tap it back just slightly, and stay above the tee line. They would have preferred that not curl quite that much, actually.
So Yoshida on take 2 here. Got lots of you joining us already. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Give us a thumbs up on the stream. Help us out with the YouTube algorithm. This guy is a little wide. Needs to get up to the corner. Is that good enough to get away with it?
Well, it's good enough for shot rock. I don't know if I think it could be tappable by Kitazawa.
Nakajima is going to come on down and take a look-see. That's a big pile of coats in the backboards.
Yeah. It's kind of like they all just arrived here and they haven't got checked into the hotel yet or something. Be interesting for a lot of these Asian and international and European teams to put together their travel itinerary, because so many of them spend so much time over here now, and they just go from one place to another, and it's quite the challenge getting that straight.
Definitely a grind for sure. So here's Nakajima. They think they can rattle this around just enough.
I think so, but I think it's going to have to be on the overcurl, which might leave just the same shot you had before. So
need to carve it every little inch. They move it. It is still shot stone for Fujisawa. Yeah. Second and third to Kitazawa.
Yeah, I don't see any way Fujisawa was ever going to get 2 here. That's the good news for, well, I guess Kitazawa has hammer, sorry. Got it straight.
There you see the nice close-up on it. Right there, adjacent to the pinhole, is the Fujisawa rock.
Yeah.
And I see that long guard is in the way of making any type of shot with any real weight, so it would have to be gentle if you're going to try to rattle it some here.
I don't know how I don't see how, Dave. I think it's
yeah.
I think they're going to end up guarding here.
Just throw one maybe in the top 12 foot, or
yeah. They're going to go a little higher. I think you could go 12 foot just because.
Okay, right about there.
Yeah. If you want to maybe have a chance to use it later, but that might be too risky anyways.
Wouldn't mind getting a steal for sure.
Yeah.
Almost any steal is a good steal.
They are.
Do have to make this one well, though, because your stone is behind the tee line, and if you ever let them get to it, you're looking at a big multiple score.
Yeah.
So, Fujisawa Suzuki.
Go a little
This
deep.
one is, definitely coming deep.
Ooh. I don't think she's going to love that shot.
So, where's the shot now, Jim?
Well, I think you're going to tap the yellow on the red onto the other yellow, and I think if you can get it on the inside of the yellow, I think you can sit 2 when this is all done. And I don't even think you have to get very much on the inside. So just a back 4 shot, really. Back 4 for weight, that is, and you should be able to sit 2 when this is done. Key here will be where you leave your shooter, because you have to make sure you don't leave your shooter in a place that she can play a similar sort of shot for a big score. But I don't see that, but I didn't see when I gave up 4 the other night when I thought they could only get 2 either. I didn't see that one either, so who knows?
You too. I did that last night too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they couldn't get more than 2. Anyway.
So here we go. Kitazawa, Ikue trying to get onto the corner of this. Need to carve it over. Does it have enough weight to move it? Tap it up, move it over. And they lie 1, I believe. It does appear to be 1 red right now.
Yeah, I think it's only 1 as well, Dave.
By about a centimeter or so.
Kitazawa going to throw what I think will be a pretty big weight shot here. And she could get 4 after this shot.
Oh, Fujisawa's throwing now.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
Change your note. That's okay. I mean, I had my note sheet wrong too. Yeah, but you can definitely make all these fly.
Yeah.
Big kick from Fujisawa, looking to move a lot of stones here. Needs to try to walk it over. It's going to catch too much of it and not get them all.
No.
The question is there a shot for a multiple score?
I don't know. It's pretty, it's fairly tough, but I don't know if she can get to that. I don't think she can get enough of the top one, the red one on the center line, biting the 4-foot bite in the center line. I don't know if she can get over there far enough.
So right now it is 1 red. I mean, would it be possible to come off that one that is top left of the 4-foot as we see it now?
Yeah.
Into your red, but you push. Big danger, of course. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it certainly carries a little bit of risk, but I think that's I think it's definitely there, Dave, and you don't have to throw it overhand. You basically just have to get it to come off of the yellow and touch the red, and the back yellow will go far enough. It only has to go a couple inches to get 2, and it has to go a little further to get 3, but looks like she's not playing that. Looks like she's playing something off of
if you ever make this is for 3.
Yeah.
So big in off, and you see them drawing it up. Going to hit the inside of that stone all the way there by the side rail. And come all the way in, hit your own, kill the other yellows, stick and score 3.
Yep.
Well, we're going to put a quarter in the replay machine because we're going to want to see this again when it's made.
This is a very difficult shot.
Extremely difficult.
Looks like she's going with the out turn.
Let's see her make it. Out turn will get a little extra action off the rock. Final stone of the second end. Kitazawa looking for a home run early. On and off. Close. Gonna catch it. Kick in. Will you get to it? No! Yes, but you still got 2. Oh, my goodness. A long way around to get 2. That's a 2-rock score there. They have a 2-1 lead. We'll take another look at it right now, Jim.
Yeah, I see this. I'm not sure if this is exactly the way she was trying to do this. I think she was just trying to come over onto her red, but Obviously, this works just as well. Gets a big 2. She didn't throw that too crazy hard. There was not too much real danger in that shot. So very nicely done. Very, very nice shot.
We'll be back from Swift Current right after this on Curling Stadium.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Yeah, for sure.
And welcome back to Swift Current. It's the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here on Curling Stadium. Thank you so much for joining us, and let's take a look at this one again.
Yeah, one more look at this. It was a terrific shot. As we mentioned, I think she was looking to maybe get 3 by missing this top one and coming right on her own, but it worked out just about as well, and a great result. Scored a 2.
So it was a 2-rock score for Kitazawa. Thank you for joining us in Curling Stadium. Ohio, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much for joining us. Dave Schmel and Jim Nix here with you. Kaylee is on the cameras, and you're all here with us. It is now Fujisawa with the hammer here in end number 3. If that's any indication of the curling we're going to see here this weekend, we are going to be in for a treat.
Yeah, like we said earlier, it's just a really good field, and I'm looking forward to a lot of good games this weekend.
So we have the center guard up, one underneath and one corner frozen. Now we're just going to play the old stackaroo game. Still a very close game, obviously just a 1-point difference between the two squads. Both these teams, as we mentioned earlier, Jim, number 8 and number 10 in the world respectively.
Yeah, it's not too shabby at all. But we saw a lot this year. This year we saw a lot of events that had, as many as 4 Japanese women's teams playing in it, and all of them are ranked like well up there in the world rankings. So, yeah, it's a pretty impressive program. I don't know how many people they have curling, but I know that the good teams are good.
Well, we have this Kitazawa team. They are from the Nagano area, obviously the site of the Olympic Games in 1998. And Team Fujisawa is from Kitami. I know you have several of the teams on the men's side are from Hokkaido,
Okay.
the northernmost island. You might know the island of Hokkaido for Sapporo beer, Jim.
No, actually, I don't. But I probably know some friends that do.
And we get a shout out from Hokkaido. One of our regulars, Big Dipper. Hello. If and when you go to Hokkaido, they have a version of Sapporo beer that's only available on the island.
Oh, really?
It's not exported.
Huh.
Probably because it's better. We got a bit of an end going on here. Fujisawa only has that one single lonely stone, and it's about to go bye-bye. Suzuki Minori on this one right out of her hand. Both brushers trying to hold it. It is curling. Think they should be able to squeeze it by. Oh, they get the redirect. And that's an unfortunate tick for them. It puts it under cover.
Yeah. Yeah, they were in a very good position until then. I mean, they weren't in the steal position, but they were in a place where they could sit three, and that's never a bad thing.
See you guys all there in the chat. Thank you so much for watching us on Curling Stadium. We appreciate it very much. And we would like to extend our congratulations, of course, to Team Yoshimura for punching their ticket to the Olympic Games in Cortina. So, looks like they're just trying to spread things out here a little bit, Jim.
Yeah.
So there you go. You saw the broom telestrating there.
Yeah, it looks like just trying to throw something down a little bit that will split things up a little and just tap the yellow back a bit, I think. Indicating a little heavy, maybe.
Going to come into contact here. They are going to split them up. Will they lie 1-2 after this? Oh, yes, they will. Nice shot indeed.
Yeah, exactly what they were playing there. That's very nicely done. Perfect weight for that shot.
So, Nakajima. Got to hold on to this one hard for a piece. They get a piece, but they are going to get their shooter to go to the outside of the rings. So still opportunity for Team Fujisawa here.
Not really even considering the draw here, Dave. They could easily draw around the yellow. The guard, around the yellow guard. Sit
Just
two.
thinking of drawing to the side that Fujisawa's saying on, or?
Well, I think they're thinking about bumping this yellow onto the other onto the red, but seems like a lot more difficult shot than what you need to play. I mean, it will get rid of one red one, I suppose, but it's I don't know. If you don't make it, they're just going to hit yours and sit 2 or 3 again. Anyway, we'll see what he does.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Going to get the tap. It's going to go right through the uprights. Are going to get a little bit lucky and come off onto their own. And through all that, they lied too.
Yeah, I think, yeah, a little bit probably could have been a lot on that. I was very fortunate, actually. I don't think that anybody would have considered you're going to end up sitting 2 after that.
It's one of those things that you might almost just say apologies to your opponent.
Yeah.
Or in that case, sumimasen. But it is 1-2 for Fujisawa now. So Kitazawa looks like they're going to try to take on this double here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see what she does with the broom here. I think she's playing just the back one, Dave.
Okay.
Back yellow. The double, I think, would have been my choice. I think it just... if you have a chance to build a big end here by playing the double, even if you don't make the double, this one is just... I don't know. Not sure that this is the best build situation, although you don't have a hammer.
Ultimately getting around and being shot stone underneath the bevy of cover is always a good thing. Gonna squeeze past the guard. Over curling a touch, needs to settle. It does. They are shot stone. 1 red right now, 2-3 belonging to Fujisawa.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good. Really. Fujisawa will play another split here. Just try to sit maybe 2-3-4. Could have shot rock after this is over, but I think she'd be pretty happy if she was sitting 2-3-4 would be pretty good.
Yoshida Tsunami, they say it's a little bit down. Off and on, really close. This is going to be on the... Ooh, just past the top one. And a dead straight promote. And now it's shot and second, I believe, for Fujisawa.
I think you're right.
Didn't see that one coming, Batman.
No, I didn't either. It's, sometimes the curling gods are just with you. Sort of had that this end. A couple of shots that turned into situations where they're sitting 2 didn't have to be that good, but good situation still for Kitazawa, though, to play the draw in here.
So all of a sudden, in a bit of a pickle. Kitazawa needs a good draw here. This one has a lot of curling to do. It's trying to make it over, but will it have enough steam left in it? No.
Yeah, and unfortunately stayed pretty much wide open. So Fujisawa now plays a hit and roll behind the yellow, and she'll be in great shape. Even if she only gets half behind the yellow, would be fine.
So now real opportunity for Fujisawa to possibly bring 3, maybe even 4 into play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing other than a hit and roll over, right?
No.
You see the broom placement there. You really just want to come underneath your own yellow.
Yeah.
Make the freeze that much tougher. It's a big opportunity brewing here in the third for Fujisawa. Gonna get the hit. This is over. Oh, excuse me. Another little redirect.
Yeah, it's like 3 in this end, so that's certainly
a lot.
A lot, yeah. Don't usually see 3 of those in a month. But anyways, it was, it's just odd here because neither team really has made any of these hit and rolls at all. They've done a little wicking and rolling and ended up with decent results sometimes, but not really making the actual shot. So I'm not quite sure why they're having such trouble with that. But they aren't making them pure anyways. I think you got to draw to the back one here, Dave.
I think you do as well. I agree.
Yeah. I know you don't maybe want to, but I think you have to because otherwise you're giving up a bunch because I don't see any way to... You're going to give up 2 for sure if you play the hit on the front one.
Yeah, that was a... very fortunate rub there. It's not the easiest draw to get back there, though, Jim, because,
No.
I almost feel like that one that was just thrown is in the way.
Yeah.
So do you ever throw maybe back 8 so you can throw it a little bit straighter?
You could. Yeah. Tap and roll a little bit. Even tap and roll either way, really, to be honest. It'd be nice. You'd be pretty happy here to get out of this with a 2. And by playing this shot, that's what she's trying to do, really.
So key shot here for Kitazawa Ikue. Needs a good one here. Her team is facing 3 at the moment.
It's going pretty hard.
Needs it to come further. They make the tap on the top one. They roll to second shot, and that's not bad, Jim.
No, like I say, I think that they'd gotten into a position there where 2 was not looking too bad at all.
It did roll open, but I'm pretty sure that roll jams, and Fujisawa's just going to go straight to the draw.
Yeah, it definitely jams, and you're not going to score more than 1 if you play it, so... If you needed 3 to win the game or something, you'd probably play the take on the yellow, or the red rather, but they don't need that yet, so...
That's a big clutch shot by Kitazawa there to keep her team in the conversation here, because otherwise Fujisawa would be drawing for 4 right now.
Yeah.
Instead, it's a much more I won't say conventional too, because we certainly did not get here conventionally.
No.
Final stone of the third end. Just needs to bring it on in, grab any little piece of the forefoot. It sails on in. The skipper has it. Hang two for yellow. Fujisawa has a 3-2 lead. We'll be back from Swift Current after this on Curling Stadium.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
All right, see you later. Sorry.
Welcome back to the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. It was a score of 2 for Fujisawa to take a 3-2 lead after 3, playing in here in end number 4. Dave Schmel, and we'd like to thank Jim Nix for joining us today. Jimmer's feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'll take you the rest of the way. Sound guard is up. This guard does hold on just short of the rings. Fujisawa is going to come right on in. We have once again, the score is 3-2. We'll get our score bug updated shortly. Looking to draw down on here under cover is Team Kitazawa. They do sneak past the Fujisawa rock, but doesn't have enough momentum Their shot rock for the moment. Hoping for the takeout. Would really love to hold on to that shooter, but that is going to slide right on out. Now Kitazawa has a shot to call for Suzuki. They're going to peel and try to roll to a second guard here. And instead, they're going to make the run back double. Does it clear out? Yes, it does. Not exactly the call, as it does leave the draw under in the guard there for Fujisawa to utilize again. They're hoping to leave the middle open, as opposed to giving their opponent a guard there without hammer. But still, removing two of your opponent's rocks is a good solution. So Suzuki Yumi. Gonna try to draw one under here. This one has a lot of weight. And it is going, gone. And another one off in the corner, so bit of opportunity squandered there. Kitazawa is going to go back on the offense. Certainly the more conventional play is to draw underneath the corner guard. That's what she's going to do. So Minori, they're trying to carve this one over. And another one slides through too heavy. So we've had a couple of unforced errors in a row here by the two teams. Ice may have keened up a little bit on them here in the fourth end. And by keen means it's getting a little bit faster. Now it looks like we've over-adjusted there. So both squads are just a little bit off here. So you see a lot of chatter in the chat about the scoreboard and what the scoreboard looks like at the curling club. We're displaying you a total scoreboard on our scorebug. And on the curling club scoreboard there, that row of white numbers on the top, that's the total aggregate score. And then each individual end score gets moved along that score. So that's why we can see from that is a score of 3-2 in favor of Fujisawa. Fujisawa scoring a single point in the first end, Kitazawa with 2 in the second, and then it was 2 back in the third. So that the total score is on the top of that scoreboard. Some curling clubs have it at the top, some of them have it in the middle. Once again, then that style of scoreboard is the most common at most curling clubs in North America. When you see the larger events, when we do it almost like baseball style scoring, that's more to, it's for TV. We'll call it what it is. So I hope I helped to clarify that just a little bit. We got another one. This one kissing and kissing. My goodness, and it puts the Kitazawa rock into the rings there. So unexpected opportunity. And Team Kitazawa could actually split this in and lie 3 after this stone. A lot of just half shots by both here. So Nakajima they're going to try to draw around their own guard here. They're not going to get it all the way under. Just a little piece. So they're eyeing up this long double here. The angle on it is pretty straightforward. It wants to go. I guess it wants to go as much as any 10-foot double wants to go. Certainly not a gimme. This one is going to be way off on the outside, so miss there for Fujisawa. Just got out on that one. So Kitazawa going to look to draw underneath here in line 2. Both teams have had their share of troubles zeroing in on their precision. This one is way out in the hinterlands. They're going to have to keep it moving. So we really haven't been out here yet. Catching a little bit of fresh ice. It's slowing up. Can they get on? They do. It is Kitazawa line 1-2. That double takeout is still there for Fujisawa should she want to take it on. Or she can just hit and roll underneath cover and have a good steal opportunity. I would say I'd play the hit and the roll over because with all those guards there, not necessarily easy to get in there if you make the roll well. Could try to play it both ways, and if you get the double, great. If you get a good roll, great. So final stone in the end for Fujisawa. Rusher's on this right away. They need to hold it. Oh, man. They wreck on the guard, but still redirect and are able to kill the opponent's rock. So what could have been a tragedy is avoided. And it's just going to be a draw of 2 for Kitazawa. And I'm sure that after this end, both teams will be more than happy to start over because this has been just a little bit sloppy. So line 1, Kitazawa Ikue just needs to touch the 8-foot. Final stone of end number 4. This one needs to stop. This needs to stop. It needs to stop. Will it hang on? Will it hang on? It's going to be really, really close. Okay, it's 1 for sure. I think it hangs on for 2. We'll wait for the players to decide. And it is a score of 2. It hangs on for the skipper. Kitazawa takes a 4-3 lead. We'll be back from Swift Current after this.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan. Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. TheRockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
I have an idea. And welcome back to the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here on Curling Stadium. It's the second half action between Kitazawa with a score of 4, throwing the red, and Fujisawa with 3. Fujisawa has the hammer here in the 5th. My name is Dave Schmel. Thank you so much for joining us. And even from across the sea, Ohio, arigato gozaimasu for watching. We appreciate it very much. So this format here, we have 24 teams playing each gender here at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. They're playing in pools of 4. They'll play the 3 games inside their pool. And then the top 8 teams at the conclusion of pool play will make the playoffs. So it's going to be basically your pool winners and your next best 2. So those draw shot challenges will be extremely important. You take a look over the beautiful Swift Current Curling Club here. A lot of action going on right now. And we'll see if we can't get you caught up here on some of it. Going through the scores here on the women's side right now, it is Xenia Schwaller with a 4-3 lead over Madeleine DuPont. That game is through 5 ends. DuPont has a hammer. Savannah Tiranzoni with a 3-1 lead over Ueno of Japan. That game is playing in the 5th end. It is Constantini with a 3-2 lead over Jolene Campbell, also playing the 5th end. It's Bobek Kang of Korea with a 3-2 advantage over Serena Gray Withers. And over on sheet 6, it's Youngjung Kim. And they are tied in that affair against Wang of China. We said we have action for you all weekend long here. 5 draws tomorrow, 5 draws on Friday, and 5 draws on Saturday. So keep it right here on Curling Stadium. We got you entertained, and we can help you to be unproductive at work all weekend long. Nice. See here with Fujisawa the hammer. They were thinking about playing something on the inside here, but it's just now it's much better off just to hit the abort button here and try to open things up a little bit. Last thing you want to do after giving up a 2 is not be able to respond back or give back up a steal. And would it be the worst thing in the world to take a blank end here and carry the hammer into the 6th and the even ends? So from Suzuki, just the straight peel. And here we are. Back to shampoo curling. We're going to bring it back up. So here comes a guard. Do-do-do-do. Our longtime viewers know the song. And that guard is going to go up there just as ordered. And here comes a peel. And it's all right. Back to the guard again. Nakajima's gone to throw the center guard right now. Did they leave a little bit of room there, or is it going to just to be a peel? Yoshida's going to come down. Yoshida Eureka. I'm ready to do the next part of the song, guys. If they call something other than a peel, I'm in trouble. But you see, they're trying to see if they can get to enough of that red to slash it off, and I think they can. Because all you got to do is catch about half of it. And it's going to go, but nope, we're not going to do that. So there was the guard. Yoshida has the peel. Oh, trying to run it straight back, but left the guard. Fujisawa is sitting shot stone. Kitazawa quite close there. So now electing to throw the corner on there and corner hook it off. This would serve to make it very difficult for Fujisawa to score a second point. But you need to almost hook it halfway, or else there's still going to be a short run on the yellow. Sorry, we had to interrupt this song for some actual analysis. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. So if you put it right there, that's not bad. It just matter which way they want to do it. I'm going to take it from the out-turn side, the counterclockwise rotation. It's on the way. So we did get a guard up again. Question is, how does Fujisawa answer this? And Yoshida Yorika, Suzuki Yumi are going to come on down and discuss this. I think that you can do exactly what Fujisawa just indicated. You can come down with just easy weight, get on the inside of that stone, and it will take the red raise away from Kitazawa. Give an opportunity for a bigger score later. Do have to be, it's a time to be patient. So, final stone for Yoshida. Unless that's their alternate, I do not know. Very close to the guard. Oh, it wicks it. Can they get into a decent position? Let's see what that does. So now you see Kitazawa has the double on the yellows available. It is important to remove that stone that was just thrown because it is very runnable. Doesn't need to be a whole lot of weight. But right now, your one redstone is extremely lonely back there. It needs a friend. So first of two for Kitazawa. Uses the curl up just a hair. Should get away with that. That's not a problem. Didn't roll all the way over, but it did take away the direct shot at the red stone that is lying second shot. Shot stone still belongs to Fujisawa. Now she's going to try to see a way that she can generate two there. You could throw that slash over the top. So what Yoshida is indicating there is that you take that one that was just thrown up over the top of the red stone that is just in front of the T-line. Remove the two and you'll sit two. You'll probably lose the shooter. Looks like they're electing to guard everything here. This is the safest shot to make sure you score. Just as good as that shot to be made would be, if you made it, it's a version of it. It's equally as good for your opponent. Ooh. And unfortunately, that's a hog stone right there. So will Kitazawa pull the trigger on this? I think you have to. You just go red, red. Get rid of that yellow. You don't need to hit it tremendously hard. But you do want to leave both your shooters there. The question is, will you leave a double back? I think that's the conversation. If you hit it hard enough to clear out that yellow one all the way through the rings, you're likely opening up a draw path for 2. As it stands right now, it's a very, very, very difficult 2 for Fujisawa. You could make a good case for throwing a guard. The question is, what do you guard? You could throw a guard on the outturn side because the actual pinhole is still available. You could guard that run again in case Fujisawa has plans on trying to score 2 that way. Not an easy choice. It looks like they are going to take on the red-red play. Biggest problem with doing that is as soon as you come into contact with your own red there, you are likely going to open it up. And if it rolls too far, the draw for 2 will still be there. That's the other suggestion. You could just possibly throw that draw that is really the only way for Fujisawa to score 2 realistically. You could throw it now, or just throw a guard right there at the top 4. I mean, I think that's a great play, and that is what they're going to come to. I think this is a far wiser course of action that they've settled on. The shot that is on the red-red shot to score 2 for Fujisawa is extremely difficult. So Kitazawa at the final stone of her end. This guard comes up very, very light. The question is the shot still there? Probably good enough to cut off the draw. They are going to take a shot at it. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to throw a spinner here. That port's very, very small. So I'd be looking for a lot of rotation on this stone. Right now is Fujisawa sitting 1. Final stone of end number 5. That's a lot of rotation. Can they hold the line and guide it onto the pin? Needs to get past the first guard. Will it squeeze past it? No. And it'll just be a single score one. 4-4 is the score. We'll be back with more on Curling Stadium after this.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Welcome back to Swift Current. It's all tied up at 4 here. End number 6 from the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here on Curling Stadium. So happy to have you for this matchup between Kitazawa and Fujisawa. Dave Schmel here with you. Kayla and Jerry are on the production, and we thank you all for being with us. Both teams are going to be looking to score pretty hard here, so expecting a good end of action. It went back and forth in the last end, each team having their opportunities, just little missteps, but it's early in the week, extremely early in the week, obviously being Wednesday. Lots of play in front of both of these teams. 24 teams playing in pools of 4. Top 8 teams are going to make the playoffs. And we have all that action from every sheet, every game here for you on Curling Stadium. We got the center guard up. The next guard comes up quite well, so good execution there by Yoshida Yorika. Now Kitazawa will ask Ishisuka to draw into the 4-foot. Line is beautiful on this shot, and the weight is pretty darn good as well. He's a little bit too high though, so Fujisawa is going to try to come around the other side, sneak another guy in there. See, comes past guard number 1, guard number 2, guard number 3. Will it settle down? It settles down just behind the tee line. So decision time here for Kitazawa, and that decision's been made. It's time to clean up. Could have played a heavy draw down to the one just thrown, since it did slide behind the tee line, and try to build it that way, but electing to simplify matters here a little bit. They get just the top one. Clear off to the outside. And here comes the guard, asking which handle she would prefer. She says, I want the intern. And the guard goes up, no problem. A little bit tighter now. Opportunity to possibly make the double peel. Suzuki on the attempt. Gets a one and just over the top. Still makes that single peel. Most important job one is done. Question is, are you going to lay up another guard or lie another one shot? I'd be half tempted to put another one in there, because at some point, Kitazawa is going to say it's time to come in the rings myself. And they are going to go with the draw. So just going to try to come around there on the out-turn side. Plenty of room for another stone there. You don't necessarily want to come all the way down to your own, because if you do, Kitazawa can get on there, lock on, and then run something in later to score two. So ideally, you want to be just at the top of the button, just above that S3 logo. Working this one hard for weight. It's going to be really close to the high guard. That's just a little bit too short there. So now Kitazawa, she's going to remove both of these. Nakajima Saena. Brings the heat. Bang, bang. It's past the one in the middle. Still shot stone for Fujisawa. But very importantly, both draw paths are currently blocked. So that is going to have Fujisawa just throw up the center guard here. Just goes to show you how just not making that guard, that peel properly and leaving a rock where you don't want it. So now you draw down and corner hook the Kitazawa stone. Taking a look at the angles here. They're thinking that they might, oh boy. So if you hit that top yellow one that is underneath the S, the Westland Insurance, it'll roll flat onto the other yellow, possibly onto the red, and maybe even onto the one in the button. The angles do work. Not an easy shot at all, and that's going to bring a mound visit here. Stone's far too distant to drag. Question is, if you try to hit it directly, can you generate enough of an angle to go yellow, red, yellow there? Probably can. Not going to stand too much of a chance of keeping your shooter. So we'll see what they settled in on. On the way from Nakajima. Playing a little downweight shot here. Tapping it up, it goes over the top. They do lie second and third now. Don't know that that was the best outcome, honestly. First and 2 for Fujisawa. They're going to come in contact with the high one. Slide on out into the open. Don't want to leave a double. Well, it's very flat, but there is a double there. There's a way for Kitazawa to lie 2 here now. That would leave a double back. Alternatively, just going to run their own straight back. Try to roll the shooter underneath those guards there on the left as we look at it from the long shot. I want to throw this with a good amount of rotation so it gears off and gets a good roll, stays lively. The more rotation, the more it amplifies the gear effect on stones. which is, for lack of a better word, helps the stone to spring off the other one. Trying to get this one to curl. Can't miss this on the outside. Can't miss it on the outside. Oh, it did. Shooter went exactly where he wanted to go. But not hitting that object stone is a complete disaster. So now it's going to be a guard. And they can possibly lie three. So you want to put this stone just at the top of the 8 foot, right there where Yoshida has her broom. You put it right there so you can't make it nose double to score, and you're going to force a hit and roll or very wide draw to score. So Fujisawa settles in. Trying to just settle in to the top of the 8 foot and lie three. Trying to carry it. Needs to wait. Looking pretty good now. Don't let it slide too far, ladies. Just want to get just into the white. Oh, and that is perfect. You couldn't have walked that one down better. What a beautiful judge by the brushers there. And they lie 1, 2, and 3. So now, Kitazawa facing three. How do you ever get in there? You can't throw the double. The double's no good. So it's going to have to be, looks like they're looking to play the hit and the flat roll to score their one. I think this is the only way because there has not been enough curl to clear that guard. He might be able to make it, but it'd be incredibly precise, and both teams have struggled just a little bit on draw weight. So it's going to be Kitazawa trying to get one the hard way. She's facing three. Takes a deep breath. Move it just a centimeter more. Final stone of the 610. Gives this one a big extension. Working hard to hold it. Got to catch it. Slide on over, on over, on over, on over. Yes, I do believe she scored her one. What a tremendous shot for a single point. And she gets out of it. And it takes a 5-4 lead into 7. We'll be back after this on Curling Stadium. Man, you see that shot? It came on in. It got it, and they just managed to scurry it over, scooch it over, and there it was. What a shot. We'll be back.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Welcome back to the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. It was a huge shot by Kitazawa to score a single point in end number 6. If we can, love to see that one more time. Here you go. You see it came down there with a lot of pace, a lot of rotation. And right here, I thought they might catch it too thick, but they were able to scurry it over and just get that one. And they avoided disaster and get their single point there and stay on serve here. So now it's Fujisawa with hammer. My goodness. Here in the 7th end. Now Kitazawa, she's okay with playing this relatively close to the vest here. Fine with the force here. It was such a tremendous shot. Got to feel like you can do anything after you make a shot like that. And this corner freeze is perfectly thrown by Ishisuka. So now Fujisawa has to do everything she can here to generate a deuce. But no corner guards up. Could look to play the blank herself and carry the hammer into 8. You see the board weight call here. And I see there, that is where the no tick zone no tick rule actually comes into play, but it is the option for the opposing skip as to whether they want to enforce it or not. Now, Kitazawa, a bit of a crossroads here. Could just kill that one on the outside. That's a perfectly good shot. Could get super, super aggressive and hit off your own red and kill both yellows. Basically just made the same shot with her last. It'd be very aggressive, but it's there. It does appear that that redstone at the very, very top is biting. Definitely do think that one at the top of the 12 is just nibbling the rings. So here's Suzuki. And they just like to lay up the guard. So they are saying that they feel like they can hold that corner freeze there. But you see Fujisawa indicating just back 8-foot weight and just come around the outturn side here. I think that shot's most certainly there. A little housekeeping there. You never want a little bit of dirt to pick a stone. They think this one's a little bit warm. Tracking in nicely now. This is going to be really good. You're going to like this. You tap it, push it back just a little bit. That's a great result for Team Fujisawa. So Kitazawa is going to come up with her next shot here. Let's take a look around the rings at some of our other games right now. Over on sheet 1, DuPont with a 5-4 lead over Xenia Schwaller, playing in the 8th end. It's Tiranzoni 5-3 with Hammer over Ueno, playing in the 7th. Constantini from Cortina with a 12-3 lead. Victory over Jolene Campbell. Obakang with a 5-4 advantage, playing in the 7th. And Yongjun Kim 6-4 in the 8th end over Wang from China. Gets you caught up on the action, but we have a barn burner here. Fujisawa trailing by 1 with Hammer in end number 7. Thank you so much all for joining us here on Curling Stadium. You see this draw is going to come on in, clear the top one, come into contact with theirs. Probably just a little bit heavier than they would have liked. It's going to give Fujisawa a chance to lie 3, maybe even 4 after this shot. But there's a couple different things you could do. You could make a play on the stone that was just thrown, which is second shot. Alternatively, you could make a play on the yellow that is on the top of the button and raise it to shot. Now, I like addressing the stone that was just thrown. I think that's gives you the best chance at a multiple score and also make sure you're never giving up a steal. This one looks like it's a way bit out there, but it needs to go for weight. Both brushers leaning into it hard. Gonna have to drag it the whole way, ladies. Put your heads down and sweep. Gonna get past the first guard, tight to the second one. Gonna get just a little kiss off of it. And end up frozen against it, so it's shot stone for Fujisawa. Second stone belongs to Kitazawa. Third and fourth to Fujisawa. And we're going to have another visit to the mound here. Crucial series of shots coming up. I mean, wouldn't it be unreasonable to say that the game is going to be determined based on what happens here in this end? Kitazawa only has that one single red stone in good position, in a control position, but it's not even in a control position, being off to the side a little bit. I wouldn't mind throwing a bit of a setup shot, maybe even drawing your own red into that little pocket in the top two yellows. Or you could just drive the red guard straight back, but that's risky. When you're trying to protect against a big end, a cluster of rocks is usually a good thing. Spreading them out does favor the team with hammer. Looks like they're going to take on the double here. Just pick them out. So Nakajima. Straight and curl. This is going to be really close. Get the one. They graze their own way by, but they do clear out the two Fujisawa rocks. They sit two for the moment, but wide open for a double back to let Fujisawa sit a million. So here's the double takeout back. Another big shot in the end. Yoshida Chinami. Gets the one, gets the two, away they go, and they lie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That changes the complexion quite a bit. Made that one perfectly. And now it's damage control mode for Kitazawa. She's going to try to make it triple here. Throw this one at about 1,000,000 miles an hour. Nakajima with a bullet on the way. That kills 1, 2, over for the third one, tap it. And your second, half undercover. What a great shot by Nakajima. Taking a look at that again, she came out, gave a nice, smooth delivery, arm extension right on the target. Just a little bit of dusting from the brushers. Hit it, make the double, come on over, still have enough torque to tap it back, and more importantly, leave the shooter right there in decent position. Now, certainly not out of the woods, because he can pick it out, but very likely to lose the shooter here. So Yoshida trying to counter. Ooh, just past the guard. And they do jam in the back. So now Kitazawa can see her way out of this with a good shot. She lies second. Went from facing 5 to an opportunity with a really good shot to line 1-2. So you can throw that corner freeze, and that's good. That would certainly put the force on. You still want to make sure you guard against a huge end, and that first corner freeze to lie second and third would be a great, very straightforward shot. You could lie 2 if you wanted to. If you wanted to run that center guard back, that's there. Certainly there, and they are certainly good enough to throw the shot. But that leaves a lot of variables, a lot of chance you're going to be open for a double takeout in return. I think a corner freeze is the sensible call. It's going to be really tough to get back there. That is extremely aggressive to try to throw that draw. This is going to be a tall order because you're going to have to get ever so close to that shot rock to be able to bury into a good spot. So Kitazawa pushing her chips all in here. Taking on a very difficult draw. Maybe she's contemplating this one again. I'm pretty sure I would. She's looking to throw the draw and get underneath the shot stone with her first at 2 in end number 7. This isn't made. It opens the door wide open for the opponent. This has to curl. It needs to take the break. You can't sit open. You can't sit open. Okay, you got to touch under, and you might just be good enough. There is the redirect double there, but that's not easy. Probably would have liked to have carried that just a skosh further, but not bad. So they are going to take this on because you'd be a fool not to. You make it your line 4. A real chance to blow the game open. So Fujisawa Satsuki. Gets the broom moved in just a little bit. Looking just to redirect. Big shot here. Just throwing about board weight. On it right away out of her hand. Now they think it's close. Now a little carve. Past the high guard. Get the little redirect. Will they kiss onto the one in the back? No! It just goes over the top. And slides in. It does leave the red for a second shot. Let's see that again if we have it. You're going to see it come by, and they went on the carve, but they caught just a little bit too much, and it slid over the top. That's what makes that shot so difficult to make. So now the squad's going to take a look at this one. Can just draw for one again if you had practice on it. You can put yourself in a position to possibly steal. You can't pick the shot stone and keep the shooter around. It'd be a slam dunk of a draw and a good chance you lose your shooter and you're giving up 4 again. So the draw is the only way. It's just where you're going to end up. It is shot stone for Fujisawa. Second rock belongs to Kitazawa by my eye. And they're electing not to draw. Just the tap. Or draw, freeze, and lie second, third. That's a good option. But you can't slide through. Oh, no. Oh, no. They gave it that extra rotation to make sure they got there. And the problem is they got there and even more. Oh, my goodness. Now it's going to be an open hit 4-5. Final stone event number 7. One in her pocket, looking to put a whole bunch more up there. On the nose and good. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a mittful. They take a 9-5 lead after 7. We'll be back from Swift Current after this.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance.
And back here at Swift Current, that will be the final score. So you can hang that final score at 9-5 in favor of Fujisawa. And they get the win in an unlikely turn of events in the 7th end. They go to 1-0, and Kitazawa falls to 0-1. I'd like to invite you to join our other game, Tirazone versus Bueno. We'll be sending you right there. But for right now, I'm Dave Schmel for Kaylee and Jerry. Thanks for watching Curling Stadium. Good evening.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.